those baby blues. Yeah, those baby blues. A broken man without a path, a vagrant aimless without a mouth. Took 2 long breaths and just one more till my lungs couldn't hold another. For you and me, and those baby blues. Yeah, those baby blues. Baby blues. Yeah, those baby blues. A broken man without a path, a vagrant aimless without a mouth. Some kisses your cheek and then grazes your neck, makes my lips so damn jealous. You and me, and those baby blues. Yeah, those baby blues. Take my picture with you when you go out west, those baby blues. Say it with your chest, those baby blues. Now, don't forget about me, yeah, I will do my best, those baby blues. Now that's true for me and you. Those baby blues. Yeah, those baby blues. A broken man without a path, a vagrant aimless without a mouth. Took 2 long breaths and just one more till my lungs couldn't hold another. For you and me, and those baby blues. Yeah, those baby blues.
is up, 24/7 Buff Fandemonium? How the hell are you? Here we are, guys. It is March 24th. It is. Is it a Tuesday night? It's 8:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got a new look, and it can only mean one thing. It's time for the 7th season of the K-Gun Report. I'm your host, Swank. We are so excited to kick this 7th season off with all of you guys. We can't wait to talk to you all about the new accusations. We can't wait to talk about what you've been up to. We can't wait to talk about Joe Brady. We can't wait to talk about everything. Buffalo Bills, man. Oh my God. You got me, you got Scooter. In typical fashion, Jerry's trying to log on right now. So get your over-unders ready. It's season 7 of the K-Gun.
Hey, Bills Mafia. This is Don Beebe of the Buffalo Bills, and you're listening to the one and only K-Gun Report. Oh, and you all know, go Buffalo.
You do all know, go Buffalo. What is up, everybody? Like I said, I'm Swank, and I couldn't be happier to be here with you tonight. Right next to me over yonder, I'm afraid to point which way. That's my brother from another mother. That is Scooter Magooter. Scott, what the hell do you got? It's spring, baby.
It's spring. Football's here. I mean, we took a little longer hiatus than we normally do, but the anticipation kept building and building. We're finally doing it. You guys, fan first perspective show. We like to get you guys involved. For anybody that's new watching, welcome to the K-Gun Report. The season has started, Swank. Yeah, baby.
The season has started indeed. Guys, we're still waiting. Jared popped up, man, but I don't trust him. I don't trust this video. Not that I don't trust him. I don't trust his video. I think it's just a black screen. Should I pop it up here?
I'd wait, Swank, until you see.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do a little K-Gun housekeeping really quick, guys. We have our very first all-year, season-long K-Gun sponsor, and we're really excited about it. Before I tell you about them, look at this. Holy hell. It's Jared from the 2020 backdrop era. Gary, what's up, brother?
Hey, guys. Glad to be here. Man, it wouldn't be a K-Gun Report without me struggling to get on this whole time, but here we go. Here we go. Season 7, guys. You guys look beautiful. Matching hats. Love it.
Yeah, you look beautiful too, buddy. You look beautiful too. I was just about ready to tell them about our 2026 season-long sponsor, Jerry. Aren't you so excited about that? He's in slow motion. Cool. Guys, we are sponsored by Otis and Lisa's Pizza and Dirty Jack's Tavern. Right in the heart of the Finger Lakes, Phelps, New York. That's right, Phelps, New York. Local favorites are bringing people together. At Otis and Lisa's, it's all about flavor. Finger Lakes' finest wings. Don't forget them 24/7 Buff Fandemonium wings, by the way. Fresh made pizza and the kind of quality you don't just find anywhere. It's something you come back for. Then, just down the road, right around the corner, step into Dirty Jack's Tavern, a true local hangout. Cold local beers, a welcoming atmosphere, a place where everybody feels at home. Owned by Andy and Lisa Mattoon, it's more than great food and drinks. It's about community connection and supporting Phelps every day. Come for the food, stay for the people, be part of something local. Go check out Otis and Lisa's. Order subs from them all the time. Them hot Italian subs are so good. And the wings, the best in the Finger Lakes, man. Also, EMD plays at Dirty Jack's. I love it. It reminds me of what the Clipper almost was. Like it's about 500 times cleaner than the Clipper and smaller. So Dirty Jack's, it's a good rowdy time, man. So thank you so much to Otis and Lisa and Dirty Jack's and Lisa and Andy Mattoon for sponsoring us this season. You're gonna hear a lot about Otis and Lisa and Dirty Jack's. Here we are. Holy hell.
Yeah.
Ellen Lartz, the beautiful Ellen Lartz, is back with us for season 7, new season of K Gun Report. Go Bills, and let's get cracking. Hell yeah.
Over under Swank to see who the first person you're going to bring up was. Alan, that's a good choice.
That would have been a good choice, man. It would have been a good choice. Uncle James in the comments, that would have been another good choice, man. Everybody just fighting for that first comment. What's up, Mafia? Thank God we back. Hell yeah, sir. We got our boy Doug. What's up, Doug? Let's go. Boys are back and better than ever. Woo. Thanks, brother. Good to see you. The first one of the year
is Sparta.
This is indeed Sparta. Mafia, mount up, baby. You need a weapon, Jerry? Or?
Weapon, Jerry?
All right. See you later, Jared. Buffalo Spartan, what's up, brother? We're right back. We just picked up right where we left off in season 6. Yo, it's right there.
Anything consistent about the K Gun Report, it's City service.
Yo, we got the good Dr. Bruce in the comments. What's up, brother? Good to see you. We got Shane Becker. Go Bills. Hell yeah, Shane. Good to see you, brother. Our local weather lady, the best of the best. That's Lisa Johns. And where would Lisa be if John was not? John's. Hey, Swank. Hello, everyone. What's up, guys? Love you so much. Lisa giving you a hey, Scott.
What's up, Lisa?
Let's see. The first Jared of the year, Dr. Bruce. All right, I think Jerry's unfroze now.
Yeah, you could tell by the side screen of him moving when we're talking, so it's like he's reacting properly. Bring him back.
He understands what's going on now.
I could tell he's on fire though. So you a little pissed off there down there, Jared?
Well, yeah, man. I've had this thing set. Yes, I've done a run through a couple times with Scott, and it's worked flawlessly. And then, of course, tonight got it going on an hour before Magic's show, and nothing.
It's all right. You're getting about the same amount of words in you did by now anyway, so we're good.
That's true. Yeah, the best laid plans, man. You know what I mean? They even falter. You're fine. We got 205 of you tuning in for the first couple of minutes of the K-Gun Report. We appreciate you so much. Don't forget, we're part of the Buff fan base and also sponsored by 26 Shirts. Go to 26shirts.com. See what Del Reed and the gang got cooking up in the off season. A lot of Sabres gear because the Sabres are cooking right now, and it's very fun to be a sideline, not as into it as I am the Bills, but so glad that they're doing well. Sabres kind of fan.
I may or may not have looked up Sabre, the hockey ticket, because we don't get a lot of Sabres games out this way.
You only got a couple left, man.
Yeah.
Couple. Are you talking about to go, or are you talking about to watch?
By playoff time, it'll be on TV anyways, right?
So. Yeah. Oh yeah, but you can check them out. They're on most of. I think they're mostly watchable. I watched one game a couple weeks ago. It was on their 8-game win streak, and that was the game that broke the win streak. So their second 8-game win streak. Yeah, awesome. Our boy, our brother, Corey Blaine. What up, boys? 15 explanation points. Let's go. K-Gun is back. Hell yeah. What up, Corey and BWO royalty? Corey Blaine and Buffalo Spartan. John's football break is over. Time to talk Buffalo Bills football. That's goddamn right. You getting some love and some shout outs there, Jerry, even though you're texting your mom right now. The second Jared Reed of the night comes from
Jared Reed.
Jamie Norson, season 7. Wow. Yeah, man. I did want to talk about that for a hot minute. We've been doing this show for 7 years. This is the beginning of the 7th season consecutively that we've done the K-Gun Report. I know like last year or the year before, I went through and counted every episode of the show that we've done, and it's well over the 200s, but it's, it's just gnarly. Scott, I'm not trying to put you guys on the spot here, but what is one of your most memorable moments from this show? And give me a specific moment. Don't give me like the brotherhood of the love of the whatever. Give me something specific.
It is specific. I was on vacation and still being able to live stream with you boys. It was the episode where we started finally getting like the OGs coming in consistently, and we saw the same names over and over again. We were having a great conversation, and we did that beer chug. Let's get up to a certain amount of people watching, and we all did a beer chug together. That that was a special moment. That's when I realized, people are starting to. I realized we were growing at that point, not just like a stalemate thing. So it's like it was a beautiful thing for me, a confidence booster, and it felt really good. That was one of those really good episodes that I had a lot of fun with doing.
That's awesome. Jerry, you got one queued up, buddy?
Yeah, my most memorable show as of to date was when we had Mark Maddox lined up to come on, and he lost track of time, and we're just about to close out, and then bam, he shows up, and we talk for an extra 45 minutes or so, and I'll always remember that one just because the way he came in was kind of like I do, but also he just fit right in. It's like this first show we ever had with him. But he gelled with us so quickly. It was just like natural. And that's why he continues to come on year in and year out. So
it is like one of my favorite things that all of the players that we've had on like just seem to be so chill and fall into like that, like our kind of demeanor and hang. And they're just like so enjoyable to talk to and knowledgeable, obviously, and fun. Like, and Mark is like absolutely just like that, like, quintessential like meet your hero kind of guy. He's always just been so cool. And one of my favorite parts about that story is that people were turning on us like we lied to them, like not anybody that's here now, but it was like people that were popping in just because they heard Mark Maddox was going to be on, and they're like, you guys are a bunch of liars, there's no way you're getting them anyway, blah blah. And then he pops on and we're like
And the rest,
yeah, that settled too. That was nice when you're reading the comments and all that was happening, and when he pops on, you did have that like relief, like okay.
It's real. But yeah, man, what a great time. I'd say there's so much stuff, man. I'll go another player, man. Andre Reed. Talking to Andre Reed, Uncle Andre, and hashing it out with him. That was another one of those stories where, live streaming is like something that is just, there's so much to it. Once you try to build it and you try to go, and the way my brain works is the same thing with like music, where it's like, okay, well, I did this, now I want to do this, but now I got to learn this and blah, blah, blah. And you just keep going and going and going. It's like when Scott goes through the fog, there he is. But in that show, I'm like speaking to like one of my heroes. Like 13-year-old Justin was raging inside of me. Like, this is amazing. Like, I can't believe we have this opportunity. And in that show, you can go back and look at it, my headphones were cutting out. I couldn't hear what anybody was saying in certain parts of the show. So I was like messaging these guys being like, I was so bummed because it was so great. I could tell how great it was. And then I would get like 2 minutes and I'd be like, oh, it's fixed. It was so weird. It was just like, all of a sudden then the audio would pop on and I'd be like, and then it would pop out again. And I'd be messaging these guys like, hey, if he asked me anything, like, you guys let me know. Cause like cause I was just like, like the whole time. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the beauty of all this stuff. It's like, you learn on the fly, and it was such a great show. I watched it later, to catch the parts I missed, but like, it just was like so cool.
Well, the beautiful part about this all too is we've been doing this for 30 years, us three. And guys, the fans that watch, and when we say fan first perspective, this is exactly what we're bringing. We talked in the back of our old watering hole back when we were in our 20s, early 30s, and this is what we would do till 3:00 in the morning. And 7 years ago, when this all started, we're like, let's just put it on the screen and have everybody else come in and let's hear their voice too and have that conversation with you all. And that's the humbling part about it, is the guys that continue coming back and the people that join in thinking, I want a place like this where I can come and have that conversation and be a part of something special. And that's what we got here because of all you guys out there. So, and the guests coming on, Don Beebe, Brad Lamb, all them that want to come back, and we have a great conversation. We start off where we left off. It's awesome. And that's why I'm going to come back year in and year out.
Hell yeah. Shane says, I'm pretty sure I've been listening for 6 years. I mean, it's crazy to me that we've known some of you guys like for all this time. Like, it's insane. Like, and we consider you guys family. Like, we literally sit and talk once a week, like 40 plus times a year about the thing that we love a lot. It's very like, it's like more as much as like we're goofy and like, you know, we like to talk about it. We get serious sometimes. We go back and forth, but it's like, it's nuts. Like literally all of you, man, all of you OGs, every single one of you, all of you. Like I'm looking at you, you know, you got Adam. Welcome back, you guys. Hell yeah, Adam. You know, Christian. Like these are names that have been here forever, you know. And yeah, please, I see Uncle James throwing his favorite moment, one of his favorite moments, BB coming on the show the first time, probably, right? He's been on 3 times now. Three times? 3 times, yeah.
3.
And he'll be back.
Nutty stuff. Yeah, share your moment if you could, man. We love it, you know. We started this because other pages and other streams seem to be like talking down to people, seem to be like, you know, my opinion's better than your opinion, and there's a lot of infighting. The whole reason we started this was because we just wanted to talk with a bunch of our friends about football the way we did behind a bar 20, 30 years ago. Mm-hmm. So appreciate all you guys. Love you very much. And you know, here we are doing it again for the 7th year running. So I did want to say, I saw somebody said it was Reed Ferguson's birthday today. My boy Jerry here told me it's also Mr. Mark Maddox's birthday, friend of the show, Mark Maddox, turning 37 today. Mm-hmm. 37 years young.
Happy birthday, both of you.
Hell yeah.
Happy birthday.
We got Debbie Emerton in the comments. What's up, Debbie? Just nothing but OGs in the comments. I love that. I love opening the show. 277 of you tuning in right now. Jesus, it's going by real quick, but you know, this is kind of like dipping back into the pool here, man. I love it. Ellen says my favorite guest during the last 2 seasons has been Brad Lamb. Brad was one of the first Bills players I met in 1991. Brad is an amazing person, a great guest. Him and his son popped on a show last season that was so cool. Yeah, like I said, all the players that we've met have literally become like friends and family. Like we text, they send stuff up for the Rager for Mark's charity. You know, it's just nuts. It's really cool. Chris says Brad Lamb is my favorite too. I like them all though. Cool. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Spartan, my favorite episode was when you guys asked me to be a guest, my first podcast and your first super fan. Hell yeah, Spartan. Another dude who is a brother of ours and was so cool with us right off the get. And man, your first podcast, you should be on all of them.
Yeah, I tell you what, Spartan, back then, and it is now, man, we got Buffalo Spartan coming on. We were like nervous and happy to have you come on, but like it's like this is a super fan that we absolutely love, and I can't believe he's coming on. And to know the kind of relationship we have now, talking shit back and forth, it's just an awesome brotherhood that we have, and something we're developing throughout this journey.
Corey Blaine, we also realized that he can chug a beer faster than Swank can.
I don't know. I want to go back to the tape on that. Corey Blaine says the Corey dude was the best guest. Now, Corey is a guy who has been watching the least amount of time out of all of you, actually. But man, just fell right in and is like a brother to us. And we love him very much. And yeah, I mean, he was an okay guest. And no. Like,
I have the original message from him. Hey guys, I'm bald with red hair too. Can I talk to you? Nah,
hey, now, wait a minute.
No, wait, that's right. Swank refuses to say it. Okay, it's not red. It's like strawberry.
I was talking about the bald.
Oh.
But yeah,
the hair. He has hair, Scott. He has hair.
Now I love the hell out of you, BWO boys, man. It's so great that we can continue to do this and continue to hang and have fun with it. And I gotta tell you, man, the whole sponsorship thing, it's not about that, but it is definitely a milestone that we've been reaching for a long time. We put a lot of work into trying to hash that all out and make it happen. And so that's like so far, like starting this one off on a really cool note. And you know, we're just gonna keep going and doing and getting better. Oh, yeah. I'm better than Jerry, says Corey. Come on, Corey. Come on. Look at his video's fine now. He's all calmed down. His face is white again. Best handle on the internet, Nate Nacho. I've missed seeing these 3 mugs. Hell yeah, brother. We miss reading your best handle on the internet.
Nate
Going
Nacho.
and checking out. There we go, Debbie. My favorite is when Mark was a guest on your show. I was so happy he got to promote Help One, and we got the benefit from his stories, info, and experiences. Hell yeah, Debbie. Appreciate you so much, really, for all that you do. And I don't know, it's just great. It's really cool. Again, this whole community is just amazing.
Debbie was our original hookup for Mark.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so I got some stuff. We got some stuff. Some stuff's been happening. We got a new head coach, everybody. He's not an unfamiliar face, but we got a new one. We can definitely get into the weeds on how all that makes everybody feel. I think that's an important thing to do. Let's just do it. Oh, hey, you guys will see that later. Right here. Nope. Right here.
That guy.
Your new head coach, Mr. Joe Brady. Throw it in the comments. Let us know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down, indifferent, don't know. Hit us with it. Jerry, I know you've had a lot going on in your life, but go ahead and give us your first hot reaction to when Joe Brady got announced as the head coach of the Buffalo Bills for the 2026 season.
As Bills fans, sometimes we forget what successes we see right in front of our faces because we've been down in the dumps for so long. We started winning, so now we expect this just the best of everything all the time. When the player goes on free agency, we're expecting the Bills to get them. We're just high energy Bills fans. A lot of people did not want Joe Brady. I was probably one of them. I'm not going to lie. I didn't know what that carried until you sit back and you see some of the stuff that he's produced for this team. He's been with the team for a while now. Backing 2024 halfway through the season when Ken Dorsey left, Joe Brady's offense has been the best offense in the league for a season and a half. He's led that Josh Allen-led offense with no weapons at wide receiver to be number one. They score 30 points a game with Joe Brady as the offensive coordinator. So seeing a guy, I know McDermott, we all love McDermott. Seeing him leave was sad, but I kind of knew that they're going to stay in-house for this, and I'm glad it was Joe Brady. If you saw the smile on everyone's faces during his interview, his welcoming party there, Josh Allen was happier than pig and shit. So I know we all have personal feelings about it, but if you sit back and look at what the locker room, how they react, that's ultimately what counts. And I feel like the locker room has Joe Brady. I have Joe Brady now. I love the guy, high energy. He's going to demand success, and I can't wait to watch it. So I welcome him with open arms. Marv Levy and Sean McDermott are the two best Buffalo Bills coaches to ever coach that team, and I'm hoping Joe Brady steps up and joins that group.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts because I think McDermott on paper was more successful in a lot of areas. Maybe not consistent advancement as far as like how deep into the playoffs and reaching the Super Bowls and all that stuff. But it's interesting, man. Scooter, give me your take here next.
Jared hit a lot of points that I was going to take, but I did want to remind people that when Brady started, he had Josh Allen at the helm, obviously, and Josh Allen became the MVP. The more the story comes out and the more we're seeing, I believe that McDermott kind of held a tight leash on Brady as well as the defense. So where I'm going with this, you'll see in just a second. Then he was asked to run the ball more. Let's control the ball more, give Josh more weapons. What happens? He has the number one rusher, the rushing title running back in the league last year. So under the last 2 years, Joe Brady's had an MVP quarterback and the rushing title leader in James Cook. And he's got all those guys have his backs. So I'm for Joe Brady. I was iffy at first, interviewing all these guys, and all of a sudden an in-house guy comes in. I was like, I don't know. But the more I'm starting to like sit back and watch it all unfold, I'm happy about this. The reason I'm not spending a lot of time on Joe Brady is my reasoning in my head I have for the firing of McDermott goes like this. over the past 8 years, we've had problems with defense finishing games in the playoffs. McDermott was a defensive-minded head coach. When Pegula says defense is the problem, we have to change something on our defense, to me it says McDermott won't change his scheme. Those guys are too proud. They're not going to change anything. So it wasn't necessarily him firing McDermott. He had to change the defense, and in doing so, you kind of force the hand to change the head coach. So I think they love McDermott. I think they have the most respect for him. But I think because of the defensive scheme that had to be changed, because they feel that was the weakest link, you have to get rid of the head coach. And that's just how everything fell into place. I'm happy for Joe Brady. A lot of the playoff success and Super Bowl success. Well, obviously we know defensive line has been controlling the defense, but the Super Bowls. But I believe that an offensive-minded head coach is the right step to take in the way that the league is nowadays.
Yeah, I agree. I think a mashup of what the two of you just said is the appropriate kind of approach to this. I was not stoked when they announced it. I wanted somebody outside of the circle. I wanted somebody that was going to come in fresh and new. The Kubiak thing was looking good, all that stuff. Like there was just like a lot of things that I thought, okay, they're serious enough to get rid of a guy that's consistently gotten you into the playoffs for 7 years. You have to be in those positions to get to the next position. And I feel like making like a home run kind of like marathon shot at it on a weird year where you're transitioning, like that's hard to do. Unless you have Josh Allen. I think Joe Brady, he leaves a lot to be desired to Bills fans. There's a lot of self-talk that we can do to change from being like Joe Brady to literally like we all did, I think, on this panel a couple days later being like, well, Joe Brady, like getting the most out of this offense, even though sometimes we're like that screenplay, running, that pitch against the Steelers or that whatever, like doing these things can like that wasn't enough variety or the spice of life. But looking back on it, literally the offense was not the problem a lot of the time on paper, point wise, scoring as much as we've done over the last couple of years, like there's no reason for us to lose games. Defense has been a big reason why we can't finish games. I'll never say like it's the reason why we lose all the time.
Right.
It's team sport, right? But like defense has been the culprit as to, which side, who has the ball, like that is so important in these games. And you got a defensive-minded head coach who you heard me on this show bitch for 3 years about how he won't blitz, he won't change up the front four. Like that was what was killing this team, aside from the fact that there was a lot of like undersized linemen and all that. I think I was banging the drum for them to switch fronts a couple of years ago. Like something needed to change. It just was not working the way they were doing it. And he was very, very stubborn about how he wanted to play the rotation and get pressure with the front four. And it never worked unless they blitzed. Maybe not never. It didn't work a lot unless they blitzed. And I think you're seeing skewed numbers from guys like Ed Oliver and Greg Rousseau, even Epinesa, who's on to browner pastures. These guys rotated in and out, so they got half the snaps of anybody else that was playing the position on any other team. And you just kind of left them out there to fend for themselves. Like the offenses they played had no problem bringing in extra linemen or double teaming a guy or, giving the quarterbacks more time because they knew that they weren't going to get rushed by any more than 4 pass rushes. And so to me, like if you're a head coach and you're going through all these things, and I love McDermott, this is not any sort of thing towards McDermott. I was McDermott, yes, as we all were, but the BWO guys in the comments chiming in that they won the debate, here at the end of the year. I loved McDermott for what he did. I think that he stuck to his guns a little too long in that respect after being spent a lot of money on defensive linemen over the course of those 8-9 years to try to beef that up. So I don't know. I'm cool with seeing what happens, and I'm cool with Leonard being here and getting a fresh mind in. And I'm cool with the way the offensive coordinator position kind of shook out. I'm not stoked on Joe Brady calling his plays his rookie season as a head coach. But if that's what he wants to do, he came up under Sean Payton. So that's what he knows. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Win some goddamn games.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
Can I add one more thing about the McDermott thing? And I don't know if I've talked to you guys about it, but I heard the quote somewhere of in sports is a funny thing, because in sports, if you're 98% successful, it doesn't necessarily mean your team is a success or your organization is success, especially if that 2% is making it to the playoffs or making it to the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl. If you're 98% of the way every year, but you can't make it to the final game, is that truly success? And I think the definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. We made the playoffs 8 out of 9 years. We got as far as the AFC Championship twice, but we never got that 2% that makes you a great, great coach. Yeah. If you get to that 2%, that's what starts getting you in the Hall of Fame. That's what starts getting you into the conversation of great coaches. If you're 98% successful but never get to the big game, you're just a winning coach. That's all you are. And like I said, that might be part of the reason is we needed that 2%, and hopefully Joe Brady can get that 2%.
Yeah, I mean that's the ultimate goal. We did a show last year where we kind of analyzed how many teams in the last 20 years have made it to the Super Bowl and won. And if you look at those stats, you'd be like, well, geez, it's like 50 teams. Like, no, it's not. It's a low percentage. It's way less than what you think.
Like 8 teams have won the Super Bowl in the last 20 years.
Yeah, it's gnarly. If you look at the numbers, it is so hard. It's so hard to get there, and that is no excuse. We all want it, and this team should get there. Josh Allen, if he leaves Buffalo without a Super Bowl, it is the most criminal act since OJ. To be honest, it's horrible. Mm-hmm. I believe we can get there. I believe that there is some juice that's flowing right now in this building, whether it's just because there is a little change, because there's something fresh going on. Maybe that's the extra spark. And maybe this other guy we picked up, maybe he'll be a spark. Mr. DJ Moore, I'll tell you what, before we get too into all that, we are sponsored by Otis and Lisa's Pizzeria and Dirty Jack's Tavern right here in Phelps, New York. And for the first time, we're going to our commercial break. Bye.
I believe that was Jared playing the saxophone.
Yeah.
Like, was there another one I sent you? There was one with some words over it.
Nope. You didn't send it. Nope.
Too late to apologize.
Try again next week. That's Otis and Lisa's and Dirty Jack's right here in Phelps, New York. It's great. 2 great places. 2 of my favorite places in town to go hang and order food from. So come out and check it out. Oh, there you go. Jerry just sent me the right commercial. I'm not
I
gonna make
sent
Yeah.
one up there. It's up in the messenger a couple miles that had the voiceover. I apologize.
That's okay, buddy. Don't worry about it. Next week you'll get to hear Jerry. Did you do it or did you put it through the computer voice?
His computer voice.
Computer voice.
Ah, sweet. Anyway, we did a trade. Damn it. And here he is right here, Mr. DJ Moore. A true number one in my mind, as true of a number one that we've had since Stefan Diggs was in town. Big body, big play guy, huge catch radius. Just, I think there was a crowded room in Chicago. People are a little upset about what we paid for DJ Moore, but I think once things started to flush out in free agency, Jesus, man, didn't seem that bad to me. Scooter Magooter, what do you got on Mr. DJ Moore?
Yeah, a lot of people were against it, and the more you look into not only his stats, you see them right there. You see 2024, 2023, 90 plus catches. But if you don't know the Chicago Bears history, you don't understand why he was traded, and you don't understand the value that we got. So what Chicago Bears have done with they've drafted Rome Odunze, they've drafted Luther Burden, they have drafted wide receivers for the last 2 years higher than pick 3. So they were making a movement to give their young quarterback and Williams brand new wide receivers to work with. Unfortunately, it wasn't because of lack of production, because you see what he's done to 2023 and 24. It was their want to draft players that they know they're going to have 4 or 5 years down the road on lower contracts. So that's what happened. DJ Moore became the scapegoat. They traded him for, the value was incredible when you start considering what Waddle got. And then if you go back about, 6-7 years ago when we traded for Diggs, if you take what we gave away and returned and compare the numbers that Diggs had compared to DJ Moore, very similar. Now we just need to see what DJ Moore can do. If he does anything like what Diggs did, even if he does 2/3 of what Diggs did, we had a better deal with that than we did Diggs. So go look at the numbers, go look at the stats. Very similar type trade, but we only got rid of a second. And we traded back later on. But it's not a bad pickup. A true number one guy that can beat you deep, and I don't mind it at all. All the Bears fans I know they lost a wonderful wide receiver. I know a bunch.
There is a lot online of people being upset that they got rid of DJ Moore as opposed to Burden, or either, like, I know those guys are younger, but man, I just kept seeing the same post of Burden dropping balls like in crucial moments, and it being like, no, or Odunze, like, big guy, supposed to be like the next thing, and still just kind of flashing. You're looking at DJ Moore's stats here. His receptions and yards went down for sure, but his touchdowns stayed the same. When they got down in the red zone, they wanted this guy the same way they wanted him the year before when he caught 98 receptions for 966 yards. And the year before that, where he caught 1,364 yards and 8 touchdowns. The guy's production is there. You go back as far as the Panthers, I'm looking, 3 1,000-yard seasons, 4 touchdowns each season. That dude was getting his getting his feet underneath him and just starting to roll, and then got traded out. Had, I think, one of his best seasons the first year he was in Chicago, and then after that, yeah, they're drafting guys and they're trying to get out of that contract.
Yep.
So I don't know. I think it's 6 to 1, half dozen to the other. People complain about Bean not taking a swing, Bean not going for the fences. And then you get somebody like DJ Moore, who I've had him on my dynasty fantasy for a couple of years, and he's done really well for me. So I've been stoked on it. They get him, and then he paid too much.
Yeah.
Whatever. What do you got to add there, Jerry?
Yeah, if you look at the 17 game average, almost 79 receptions, 1,066 receiving yards, 5 touchdowns per season. I know you can look at it that way, but the big thing is if you're comparing Diggs with him, even when Diggs had 122 receptions one year and then he went down to 98, the big reason was completion or receiving percentage. Last year, his receiving percentage was 58.8. So he caught a little bit more than half the balls thrown his way. So when that happens, sometimes it's receiver's fault, sometimes the accuracy of the quarterback. If he had a little bit of a higher catching percentage, those numbers would look way different. And if you look at Diggs' numbers, even a 5% difference in percentage catch is a huge difference in the NFL.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And going back to it, it's their job. They got to catch every ball that they've ever been thrown. Every single one, damn it. No matter what quarterback is throwing him the ball. Anyway, yeah, DJ Moore, man, got us a flashy wide receiver, and there's still guys out there on free agent. I mean, I really want to know what's going on with Ayuk. I really want to know what's going on with some of these other guys that are like hanging on out there. Obviously, their value is dropping every day that goes by. The closer we get to the draft, things are going to be interesting that night. I think you're going to see a lot of moves. Let's see. Going to our favorite site here that Scooter Magooter turned us on to, our lads. This is the depth chart right now as far as the offense is gone. We did trade for Mr. DJ Moore. You can kind of see where things stack up here right now at the wide receiver position. I want to switch over to defense because we did get another end. It's not the guy that everybody thought or even knew was available or whatever, but Bradley Chubb, man. I am okay with this move. I know, you can call me a homer. I don't care. Look.
Would you look at that? Would you
look at this? He's just here it is. I want a career. There we go. Sacks, man. His last two healthy sacks or healthy years, he's got 19 and a half sacks. Like, go do me a favor, everybody. Go to Google right now and tell me the last time there's an edge rusher on the Buffalo Bills that had that many sacks in 2 seasons.
Yep.
Can we add the fact that he was playing for Miami, and Miami loses most of their games? So the offense that they're playing against generally is running the ball at the end of the game to catch or to waste time. So 8.5 and 11 sacks in the last 2 healthy seasons. That's pretty good when the run percentage is high on the offense.
Yep.
Yeah. Hell yeah. What do you think about this guy, Scooter Magooter?
I love it. At first, you get your it's crazy the difference between Facebook and X. It seems like Facebook is more. I'm not calling the Facebook guys out, but they're more critical. X seems to be less critical. So when you look at the 8.5 sacks alone last year, that's more than any sack total that any of our defensive ends or outside linebackers had. If you wanted the 2 next higher guys in Hendrickson and Crosby, not only are you paying $30 million plus, but you also have a back injury and a knee injury involved. Now you're looking at Bradley Chubb, 2024. You don't see any stats. That was an ACL injury, but guys, he played 17 games last year. That ACL is no longer an issue. You're looking at age. We had a 29-year-old versus a 33-year-old in Henderson and Crosby. This guy's right in the middle at 29. It's not a bad pickup. It's only $13 million this year, I believe, around that age. So average. So you're paying this guy a third of the price to get a guy that's coming in that had more sacks than anybody on your team last year. I don't mind it. We switched to a 3-4. We have a guy that specializes in outside linebacker 3-4 defense. That was the move. It's not like the McBean. We can't say that anymore. It's not like Bean went out and got a 30-plus-year-old that he was hoping would be successful. We got a guy that still has some gas and could potentially get double-digit sacks, considering the defensive coordinator they brought in and the style of defense that we're running now.
And he's chased down Josh Allen a couple times too. He's gotten 2 sacks on him. So,
yeah, he seems like he's got a good motor. He went in the draft before our beloved Lord and Savior, Mr. Josh Allen. I don't know, man. I think that he's primed to thrive in this new defense, and I want to see it. I'm most excited for 2 things. He's not Joey Bosa or Von Miller, and Gregory Rousseau is going to be on the other side of him. That is what Greg has needed this whole time. He doesn't need some guy that's past his prime. Like, let's just say it. You know, those two dudes past their prime. We know. Vaughn, I think, actually had a little more in the tank than Joey, even though Joey stayed healthy last season and was flashy that first half with all those strip sacks and everything. But after that, man, disappeared and just bum me out. Need a guy that's not over 30, not like, not trying to get his last contract, trying to play more at a high level and get that year he lost back. That's what this guy seems to be playing for. And I'm pumped on it, man. I think you need a pass rush in this league. The way this is going to be set up, the way the Broncos played last year, if we get any little bit of that, I am very, very excited, especially with this edition.
Von Miller, by the way, had 9 sacks last year. On that note, Gregory Rousseau changed his number to number 15. Do you think there's something behind that switch? I mean, that's his college football number. Do you think he's going back to when he was really a monster on that defensive end? That he's just tapping into that?
Can I jump in here, Spike?
Yeah, of course.
So, again, go back and look what style Miami Hurricanes played. Gregory Rousseau was not only an edge rusher, but he also played the 3-4 defensive tackle spot. So I think, and I continue with this, Ed Oliver was drafted because of what he did, and he played on a 3-4 specialized Houston defense. So a lot of these guys that we brought in were based on the talent of running the 3-4 and defensive tackle positions. So I think Gregory Rousseau changed his number to 15, not only because he can, and that's a good number for him. I like it on him, but it's going to take him back to when he dominated in college. He was able to play the edge, the outside linebacker, and the defensive tackle in the 3-4 defense. And hey, if you're struggling, if you're not doing what they brought you in to do, change something up. And this might be the fire that he needed.
Ooh, the first one of season 7.
Name, I'm over the track. Yeah, I said it. What you need to do is get back.
Look at Scooter getting all fired up in March.
I think that's why a lot of guys do that. They change their number to the college number because, hey, I need to get back to my roots and where I came from and what brought me here. And I'm excited.
And it makes me feel young.
Yep.
Hey man, this game, it's a mental game. So whatever advantage you can give, whatever little spark or extra push you can give yourself, hell yeah. Let's hit one more of these, and then oh man, it's 9:23 already, guys. So we're creeping up on her.
Mm-hmm.
We got Mr. CJ Gardner-Johnson. This, friends and family, is not a guy that would have ever been on this team if McDermott was still your head coach. He is chippy. He talks shit. He is a fight starter. He is physical. He jumps routes. You could either live or die with this dude, but there's one thing for sure. If you have the ball and you're near him, he is going to drill you in the mouth as hard as he possibly can. I am of a mind where I like my lovable Buffalo Bills. I like the Golden Retriever and Josh Allen. I like Deion Dawkins. I like these nice, lovable characters, but I kind of like a CJ Gardner-Johnson if we don't get the I'm going to be on 5 teams for the next year CJ Gardner-Johnson. If we get the I want to come here and I want to play for a championship, like if we get that guy and he wants to fire people up and he wants to get in people's faces on game day, I'm all about that. I think him paired with Bishop is a nightmare. That is an absolute nightmare in those packages. Like I don't know what slot receiver is going to want to be going over the middle with these two dudes crossing to take his head and his knees out at the same time. Like I'm stoked to see what happens with it. But what do you think, Scott?
Yeah, can I ask Scott a quick question? Because he always compares Bishop, and he said Poyer were a great combination for each other, right? When Tyler Rapp was in there, they were kind of the same player, but Bishop and Poyer were the same type. They fit well together.
Mhm.
Does this guy, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, fill that Poyer spot? Like, I believe he will, because like he had 3 sacks last year. He comes up into the box and makes those hits. He had 6 interceptions 2 years ago. He had 2 this past year. I think he fits that Poyer. Do you think he fills the Poyer spot well?
To me, honestly, I think he's more of similar to Bishop, kind of something I was talking against.
Okay.
But he is brought up in the box for a purpose. He does know how to play that deep zone where Bishop can play in the box. I mean, the 6 interceptions, 2 years out of the past 3, I believe it was. Swank, you got the stats there. 2 years out of the past 4.
2 out of the last 3. Yep. Sorry.
Ball hawk, when given the opportunity, can play that zone. But what I'm excited about is I'm glad the order happened the way it did. Bring in your new defensive coordinator, a defensive coordinator that you understand is more aggressive, has great edge rushing capabilities, and has a wonderful secondary. Then bring in a guy that's known to ball hawk and can come up in the box and wreak havoc on wide receivers. I love that combination. Swank, you're right. McDermott would have brought something else other than someone like him. It may be the spark that this Bills defense needs in the secondary to just put them over the top. Very dangerous guy. He used to be a corner. He plays safety now, understands that position very well. And I love that move. I was skeptical at first, but the more you watch, this is something they needed.
If we're winning, I think this dude will be fine. So all you have to do is just win. And I like that. I like there being, I guess, like a little bit more of like more consequence to losing, like not just that like you're questioning yourself and you're bummed out and sad, but also there's a dude there being like, what the like, like we kind of need that guy. And at least one of those guys or a couple of those guys. We don't need to kill the culture here in Buffalo, man. I think that is absolutely what's made them persevere through these years. I don't discount that at all, but I think having a guy here, not having like those certain like fences up because of a character guy, letting him come here and be the best he can be, like you said you were doing for everybody. But it seemed like these kind of players, they weren't welcome at all. I don't know. I guess it's just like a different time for me. I still don't want like dude makes Josh Allen sad. I'll be pissed. I'll be very pissed. But like he's on offense, so he's Josh Allen. I don't know. This isn't a Stephon Diggs thing. I think this is Do
you think that locker room with the culture that has developed over the years kind of keeps that under control? And do you think Josh Allen, because he's been known to get excited and fired up too and talk shit, do you think this might be a healthy addition because of that?
You have to be flexible. You got to be flexible. You have to allow this in the locker room. You have to, but you can't let it take over. And with the guys that the Bills have, I believe will not let it take over. I think there's a happy medium here. They're bringing in some spunk, but the guys that are already there won't let it get out of control. And that's the part of the culture that we're talking about.
Yeah, man, 100%. I think it's as long everything in moderation. Like as long as you do that. My grandfather always used to say everything in moderation. So yeah. But don't ruin my Bills. Just don't ruin my Bills. Adam's talking about Benford had a hand injury. Did anybody hear about this? He's wearing a big cast. I'm sure he'll be ready for training camp, but it's out there. I'll be honest, Adam, man, it took me a long time to get back into what was going on. And free agency in the start of the new year absolutely did it. I was back. As soon as the Moore thing broke, I was like, here we go. It's like, I'm back, dude, 100%. Before that, I was like, I am enjoying not being stressed out about this. Like, I'm enjoying, like, just taking a little mental break and whatever. But I'll tell you what, man, now I am 100% just like right back in it. I can't wait. I sat there for 3 straight days refreshing Twitter forever, dude, hours.
So I'm looking at it. It looks like Benford was in a soft cast, as of somebody mentioned that about 4 hours ago on Instagram. But I will say back in 2022, he did fracture his hand and wrist. If it's a soft cast, I'm assuming they probably went in there and cleaned some stuff up. They probably didn't reconnect anything. They probably just got a little bit of shrapnel out of the way.
A little shrapnel, no big deal.
They did a scopy, an arthroscopy or something like that.
A little scappy, a little shrapnel and a little scappy. Well, guys, if you know us, then you know once it hits 9:30, we done with the show. We're gonna go just a couple minutes over, and that means this.
Here we go, folks. We're in overtime.
That's right. We're in overtime, and look at this. Look at this.
Quick fingers there.
Like, hey, yeah, no, I was practicing a little bit. Yeah, you might have noticed we got us a whole new look, man. We're trying to come into this season just guns a blazing. I'm actually super glad that the Scott name and the Jared names match up because we didn't have a chance to try that out. So I just assumed camera 2 and 3 would be Scott will be here first, Jared will be last. And I was right. So that's good.
There you go.
But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in here. Don't forget our 2026 sponsors for the entire year of season 7 of the K Gun Report are Dirty Jack's Tavern and Otis and Lisa's Pizzeria, right in the heart of the Finger Lakes, Phelps, New York. 2 local favorites are bringing people together at Otis and Lisa's. It's all about flavor, Finger Lakes' finest wings, fresh made pizza, and the kind of quality you don't just find anywhere. It's something you come back for. Then just down the road, step into Dirty Jack's Tavern, a true local hangout, cold local beers, a welcoming atmosphere, and a place where everyone feels at home. Owned by Andy Tuner and Lisa Mattoon, it's more than great food and drinks. It's about community, connection, and supporting Phelps every day. Come for the food, stay for the people, be a part of something local. That's Otis and Lisa's Pizza and Dirty Jack's Tavern right here in the beautiful Phelps, New York. Come hang out, have some beers. We did a live event at Dirty Jack's last year, and it was super fun for the Bengals game. I don't know. Might be trying to do a little more of that this year. We'll see what happens. We're really trying to focus. We're trying to focus, guys. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll. You went blurry. You did that.
Perfect.
All right, we're gonna do some final thoughts, but real quick before we do that, Jamie's been back. He wants to know who we drafting.
We've got a 4-hour show coming April 23rd, guys, just to watch 29 teams draft and not us. I believe we're falling back into the second, to be honest with you.
No shit.
Yep.
Well, Jerry, what do you think?
Oh, how they did it back in 2017 when they traded up to get Tremaine Edmonds. Maybe they do that again this year to trade up to get Jacob Rodriguez. Wouldn't that be something?
Ooh, what about Casey Concepcion?
Concepcion.
Get that dude on this roster and then see all the wide receiver heads explode. Dude, I was watching some highlight reels of him. Oh my God.
It's a sexy pick, Swank, but a lot of people are saying we traded a second for a wide receiver. Would we really go for our first 2 picks and get wide receiver?
I think we did it with defensive end one year when McDermott was here.
Boogie Basham.
Boogie and Shaq, I think, right?
So, I mean,
Boogie and Greg.
Yeah.
Was it Boogie and Greg? Oh. Whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah. Just give me all the wide receivers. I don't care.
There you go.
All right, guys. Here we are for a final thought. Again, thank you so much for hanging out. We love you guys. Don't forget, what is the date on that draft show y'all's is doing?
April 23rd,
Thursday, April 23rd. You'll get the marathon draft show with these 2 beautiful sons of bees. I will be on my honeymoon finally 7 years later. So love you. I'll watch it when I get home. But next year I promise to be on the draft show. This will be the second, I believe, that I've missed. 2 in a row. But yeah, next year I will be on it. And remember me when you see Casey Concepcion get drafted in the first round by the Buffalo Bills. Jerry, what do you got for a final thought, brother? Jerry, what do you got for a final thought?
Final thought. Season 7, we are back. Wouldn't start. Oh, is it not working? Did I get unplugged? Are we here?
You're here, dude. I just had to say it twice. So
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Season 7's back. We're back on the K-Gun Report Tuesday. Again, we met a couple weeks back, and we're looking for bigger, better things right now. You guys are joshing with me or something, but I can't wait to talk football with you guys. A little bit more detail next week. And until then, be good to each other. Go Bills.
hell yeah, go Bills.
You
Yeah,
guys
man.
can't do that to me. You're throwing me off big time.
We're just it's season 7, episode 1. Jared.
You are 3 good seconds behind us right now, just so you know.
I feel like, yeah, maybe it is. It is that. Did you hear me ask you that twice or no? He heard it, so he's just not paying attention. He's doing a Sudoku or something.
Mhm.
Scott, what do you got for the very first final thought? The first final thought of season 7. What do you got, buddy?
I just wanted to come on here and remind people, the new and the old, that it's a fan first perspective. And the reason we started this, I mentioned at the beginning of the show, is because we wanted to let the people that follow us and leave comments have their voices heard. Too often there's shows out there that scroll through comments and only allow comments that are paying, and many times they disagree with the comments, and it's like you said, Swank, it's my way or the highway.
Yeah.
Bring it, guys. Bring the comments in. We'll discuss it. We'll have that open conversation, and we'll be open-minded about it. So I wanted to bring that to light because it is something special. 7 seasons of doing it is special, and that's why we have the relationships we do. I also wanted to give a special shout out. We've mentioned them a bunch of times today, our new sponsor. It's very exciting for us, guys. It's just one of those things that we've worked hard for, and we're so glad that something local is sponsoring us for the full season. So Swank will have everything he said memorized by episode 45, 46. But couldn't
So
be happier to have Dirty Jackson Owners and Leases as a sponsor. Thank you, guys. And season 7, let's do it. Go Bills.
Go Bills indeed. Adam says I'm going to be texting in. Nope. But I love you guys, and just know Casey Concepcions. We got Robbie Snyder. Go Bills. What up, Robbie? Good to see you, brother.
What's up, Robbie?
Nate wants a full honeymoon recap. Go no huddle. Dirty dog. Nate's a dirty dog. Technical difficulties. It's all good. LOL. Hell yeah. I mean, it's a real show. We do stuff real, and we're really gonna try and get Jerry's shit all together for next week. Thanks, Corey, man. Love you so much. Be good, do good, go Bills. Oh, Uncle James, that reminds me. Uncle James bought a shirt that he wants to give away to one of you lucky people, and I think next week we're gonna count the comments. Maybe we'll throw in a 24/7 shirt as well. But this is a shirt that probably isn't for anybody under like 18, I would say. It is funny, but it does feature Josh Allen full uniform with a cigarette and a beer flicking off the camera, and I think it's like Josh Allen after hours. So next week we're giving that away, and we'll throw in a 24/7 shirt too. Thanks, Uncle James, for
Thank you, sir.
starting us off right, brother. Alan Lartz, great shows, guys. Missed the K-Gun Report as always. Go Bills. Hell yeah. Love you guys so much. You is the best. My final thought, I can't believe it's been 7 years. It's insane to me. Doing stuff with 2 of my bestest buddies and getting to talk with all of you folks every single week is it's really a pleasure. And I'm proud of where we've come, and I'm proud of where we're going. Tell your friends, tell your aunt, tell your uncle, tell your girlfriend. Don't tell your ex-wife. She's a bitch. And you know what? Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
take it slow. Just hold me close, don't let me go.